tí yẹn ọmọ yìí òun ló tí ibi tí téèyàn sí Ọlọ́run wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tí bàbá tí yẹn ọ̀rọ̀ tí yẹn sọ ni èèyàn lè pọkùnrin lókòbó kó dẹ̀ máa wò ó ìyá ọgbà èèyàn lè pọkùnrin.
bàbá tí lókòbó ni.
ó ní pé ẹ̀dẹ̀ ṣe bí àṣẹṣẹ́ ìṣọkùnrin ni ẹ̀yin nìkan ẹ wà láàrin àwọn obìnrin méjì ẹ̀dẹ̀ ṣe bí mo tún wá ń sọ pé dára ẹ mọ̀ mo máa ní mo tábà ti wọ́n ta.
èmi ló yẹ kí n máa ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe ìwọ ló tún ṣe.
tó bá ti wọ́n ta mo máa ń rí pàkéjì á jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé mi òun ò ṣe rí pàkéjì sẹ́ kí n má rí pàkéjì òun kí ni mo tún wá fẹ́ ṣe.
ẹ̀yin ẹ̀yà ti rókòdù ọ̀rọ̀ yẹ yín ó ń pèèyàn kan lókòbó ẹni ẹ̀dẹ̀ fún ìṣòkòbó. ibẹ̀ ti àní lọ sàlẹ̀.
ẹ fi rọ́bò because a lot mo tẹ̀ tí ń gbọ́ lọ ohun ẹ̀ sọ pé mo mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ kó lè jáde sí mi ni ká wá jọ mu ká wá gbogbo àtàwọn ilé tí mo fẹ́ sọ àti gbogbo nǹkan tó wà lọ́kàn máa ń ṣe wá pull ẹ̀ out torí àwọn kan wà tó ti bá sọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ mo kàn ń sókè kí n sọ fún mi.
so nísìbẹ̀ o ti challenge ẹ̀ ọkọ ẹ̀ sọ pé òun fún ẹ ṣe wúkọ̀ mo dẹ̀ ti wá lẹ́mìí kọ́.
èmi kọ́ mi ìfi lájọ tó ti wà ní ọkùnrin mi ìgbé fọ́kùnrin rí tó bá sọ pé mo máa ń pìlẹ̀ wọn pé ìyàwó lágbájá ni àwọn tí wọ́n ń béèrè tó ti béèrè ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ mi rí tó bá wà níbà wọ́n á máa gbọ́ mi ò ever gbé fún ọkùnrin rí mi ì gbé fọ́kùnrin rí.
ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi dẹ̀ rò pé òun ló fi ń ṣe wúkọ̀ èmi rò pé
eléyìí fi ṣe wúkọ̀ kò
Ọlọ́run dáríjì mi o.
ẹ lè wá yóò gbà ẹ lè rányàn àdúgbò mi kò ń ṣe mòwe ní ọ̀dọ̀ mi ẹ rányàn wà sádùúgbò wà kẹ wá béèrè wọ́n mọ̀ ọmọ mi dáadáa wọ́n mọ̀ ọmọ mi dáadáa mi fẹ́ lè sọ pé orúkọ ọgọ́ tí mi ò jẹ́ ládùúgbò ó fún mi bọ̀ torí pé ó ti jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ pé a ti jọ wà kò dẹ́ pé bóyá ọ̀rẹ́ mi náà máa friend ẹ̀ ló kan ló jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ tó jẹ́ godfather mi ìgbà tó wọ́n ní à pé ẹni yìí girlfriend àwọn ni ó wà ní industry ó ṣòṣì náà lọ́dọ̀ máa yẹn tí máa yẹn náà ka ni àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ máa yẹn mẹ́ta ló níwà tí ẹjọ́ ní nǹkan pọ̀ tí máa yẹn tó rí ẹ máa yẹn ló gbalé fún tó wá bí ni pé èmi mo tún lọ sọ fún máa yẹn náà máa yẹn dè ka red handed mi ì mọ̀ kọ́kọ́ pa ẹ̀ náà èmi yìí náà ló ń dúnnu mọ́ tó ẹ lọ gbogbo kíní ìbá ẹ òun ló máa ń pọ̀ sí.
ó ṣe yẹ dáadáa marigold ó ṣe yẹ dáadáa ó gbọ́kùnrin fún rí.
mi ì gbé fún rí o mi ì gbọ́kùnrin fún rí o.
ẹ jẹ́ ká.
tó bá tí ó bá ní mo gbọ́kùnrin fún ọkọ jáde ó dẹ̀ sọ ọkùnrin náà mi ì gbọ́kùnrin fún rí o lágbàá tó ti wà ní ọkọ mi ì gbé ọkùnrin báyìí mi ì gbé fún rí.
ó ṣe yẹ dáadáa ó ṣe yẹ dáadáa like because nǹkan táwọn àárò ni pé ìwọ ló ń supply káàkiri.
nígbà wo ni supply ẹ o.
gbọ̀ngàn ni labalúbù. àmọ́ tó gbọ̀ngàn ni original labalúbù lù. a rò pé marigold Ọlọ́run dáríjì o torí èmi náà rò bẹ́ẹ̀ olúwa tó bá jẹ́ṣẹ̀ ní astagafula Ọlọ́run dáríjì mi o. ó dẹ̀ lóun ò gbọ́kùnrin fún rí. so ṣé tó wá sọ ni pé òun gan ló máa ń ṣe mọ́kùnrin.
òun ni ó máa ń sẹ̀díìsì ọkùnrin fúnra rẹ̀ o ó máa ń sẹ́.
marigold níwájú ọlọ́ àtẹ̀yàn ó ní bàbá tí ó mọ̀ pé ìyàwó làǹdẹ̀ ni.
ó mọ wọn máa yẹn ò mọ̀ ibi téèyàn sọ Ọlọ́run ó mọ̀ ìgbà tí mo tó sọ gan òun gan ló wá tún sọ pé ìwọ ló fẹ́ pa ló fẹ́ làǹdẹ̀ ló fẹ́ rán lọ sí ọ̀run kínní kan tó dẹ̀ fi sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn pé òun kọ́ o.
bọ̀ bàbá ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ sọ ta lárí bá wí ìyàwó ilé alágbè lárí bá wí má pa mí o ìyàwó mi má pa mí o ìyàwó àsìkò ìrìn gbèrègbèrè tó máa mi ò tẹ́mi lọ́rùn o ìrìn gbèrègbèrè tó mi ò.
Hello viewers, you're welcome back to News Trend, and today we have a very controversial, somewhat not very nice news for you, or will I even call it gist? You're welcome on the show, by the way, sir.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so we are talking about, I'm sure you must have been seeing it all over social media. It's not very pleasing. A husband and wife dragging themselves and other parties and all. We are talking about Ganiu Kehinde Morufo, also known as Ijobalande, and his wife Darasimi, who, you know, has been accused of what would we say now? Of
I won't help you.
Of playing the field or cheating, or, you know, saying, oh, she went for a truth or dare game and then somebody slept with her, and now they are saying that, oh, it's not one person, it's 20 people, you know. And the so-called person, Babati, his real name is Babatunde Bernard, You know, he was the person who was accused of sleeping with her. You know, although he has come out to apologize to the husband, you know, but then it has taken, the whole issue itself has taken a life of its own, and you know, we just keep hearing different versions. And the husband in question, that's Jobalande, he has just been speaking to everybody who cares to listen, going from one blog to the other one, you know, just I really don't know the purpose of that, but let's talk about it. Sir.
You know, when I first heard of it, with the husband saying about 20 people have slept with his wife in the Nollywood industry, I was like, how possible is that? But at some point, certain revelations made it look like it was not impossible. If the husband says he has not less than 8 videos of different men sleeping with her, then there is a problem. Number 2, in an interview that the notorious Babati granted, yes, it's becoming notorious because I'll remind Nigerians, it's like we have forgotten that he did something not too long ago, which did not do his image any form of good. Now, if the notorious Babati could say that it was set up and he then only later discovered that the person who was suspected to have leaked that video to Jobalande, the one involving Babati and
the wife,
Darasimi, if you could say that both Marigold and Darasimi have been setting up men with the truth and their game, then there must be more to it. Because these are not lightweight allegations. They are weighty.
Yes, very.
And like you said, Jobalande has been speaking angrily. I can feel his anger. I saw the one of the interviews he granted to Daddy Fresh.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, Daddy Fresh, and I was wondering where he got that kind of energy, that kind of courage to speak in such manner about a woman he shared his love life with. According to him, it's been over 3 years.
3 years, yes.
And who he has been brandishing, parading, you know, lovingly. They are doing skits together, doing all of this together. And then at this point, there are so many things coming out.
I swear to Almighty Allah, I never see any single sign like this. And see, since we don't marry now, past 3 years, so we don't born. I never see success and something. I never see hands of this subsistence. I never subsistence. I swear. Ask her, since me and she, we never fight for one day. You say me that go say, so marriage day where we say, we are always happy. Even though when I'm in problem, we never fight for single day.
The lessons I've learned from this, number 1, adults don't engage in games or shouldn't engage in games that can damage them when things go wrong. You know, you are having what we can call an adult game and somebody is recording. You are having an adult game. You, as Babati, you are saying you didn't know.
Abi, how do you set up people for truth and daring? How? I don't understand.
Some of those who were there you must know.
Can it be a setup?
You are saying you didn't know
an
that was
active participant.
Yes.
How did they set you
that
up?
was the wife of your colleague. You didn't know.
You said you didn't know.
Until you have had what you call, it was a short. Sex is sex.
Yeah, short.
He said it was timed. 1 minute. So what is it?
There was still penetration.
There was penetration. And it was now recorded.
And according to him, he said there were only 3 of them
in
the house. So who recorded? Who leaked?
So it must be one of the 3 of them.
Of course.
Though the husband, some are saying that the husband got that video from Marigold. But even at that, you don't engage in such games that are capable of haunting you. If you are not careful. You know, it's some have put it all down to morality. But like some adults will say, life gets boring, we need to do something new, is it worth it? Number 2, for me, is the fact that you must be careful because of blackmailers.
Yeah.
You must be very, very careful, whatever you do. Especially when you have this instrument.
You do it with. Exactly.
When you have this instrument with you.
Why would you have phones present? You know?
Because when I eventually come back and look and say, what does this boil down to? Babati is saying this Marigold is always asking him for food in order to protect the video from going out.
Food.
That's blackmail.
Yeah.
Pure blackmail if it is true. Maybe it was failure to grant one of those requests that led to her releasing that video. And which we can now see has scattered the family.
Yes.
Irretrievably so, because I don't see how they are going to come back and say, what I said, I'm withdrawing it.
It's not even just the family, even their image.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's for me so sad.
It's really sad and messy.
You know, and then for a Babati that came out again and said he has apologized. No, for me that wasn't an apology because he was not remorseful and he's still not repentant. Because before this recording, I saw a skit in which he was still referring to truth and dare. And everybody will know that it's going back that lane. And you see a lot of their co-skit makers and actors. They are doing the same. Making.
And the husband is supposed to be your colleague.
Yeah.
So how do you
how do you rationalize that? So it means even Babati is not repentant. He wasn't remorseful about the so-called apology.
Hello, my name is Tayo Babatunde Bernard, aka Babati, a content creator, an actor, and a stand-up comedian. I'm sorry about what happened between me and Ijoba Lande, and I'm so pissed with myself right now. There are so many illicit acts that we do in the closet, and we have to apply moral, because I never knew this could come to the public. I'm sorry about that. A lot of people do not know what they call truth or dare. It is an adult game. It is not a childhood game. I'm sorry about this immoral attitude. I take all responsibilities. But please, join me to say sorry to Ijoba Lande. And to my fans, I appreciate every one of you. Please consider me as a first offender, because I don't think I've ever done this in the history of my tenure, my life in the industry. I'm a man that has lived with contentment. I'm a man that believes in the truth. I'm a man that even if I'm dying, I will hold on to the truth. I know I have a lot of enemies, but they are not my enemies. They are my friends. It's because a lot of us do not know that the peace of mind is the wealth. We think that the monetary paper that we move around is the wealth. I have lived on this truthfulness from the beginning of my life. Now see, at the peak of my career, my second prime time, my immorality is trying to melt down. I beg you all to please forgive me in the mighty name of Allah. I'm begging every one of you, this will never happen again. Yeah, and if this occurs again, please do not spare me. Consider me as the first offender. I'm sorry, Ijobalande. Thank you.
You can't tell me that you have apologized for something and you are still deriding those involved in it. What you should do, and respectfully so, is to keep quiet.
Quiet, honestly.
You know,
Even the husband,
he should have been more mature.
Yes, he shouldn't just have started talking and going everywhere. And I understand that he must be pained and all, but then you don't wash your dirty linens
in public. Since you moved out, you just have allowed it to die quietly. If you have any grouse with you go and settle it off the media. And you know, that was what reminded me as we're about to enjoy. This is not the same Babati that went to UK at some point and at the age of 32 secretly got married, as we learned, to a journalist who was some 9 years older than him, Yetunde Oduwole. And after going there to enjoy himself, do all of this in the UK, he ran back home and abandoned the woman there. That's not such a... This then, added to that, doesn't speak well of him. It looks like somebody who has no regard for the women folk. A kind of use and dump. Somebody who just wants to talk carelessly. A careless talker. Without, any scruples. You are just going about it, saying that you are not doing truth and dare again, or you are not, on camera, and you are posting that on social media. How do you want those who are involved to feel? How do you want them to feel? And the only way to ensure that your industry has more respectability, gains regard from people, is to keep it sane. It is not about she snatched my husband, she's pregnant for my husband, she's sleeping with my husband, or he took my wife, he slept with my wife. Those things it's just all about sex. Wow. And we've seen a lot of them who have had broken homes because of this. We can mention names, but we shouldn't now, because some are trying to mend those relationships, because they've now found out that they were stupid enough to allow their marriages to crash over virtually nothing. You guard your family, not expose. And even when something goes wrong, you don't make yourself somebody that the public will ridicule.
Exactly.
That's not good enough.
This advent of social media, that's what people come to settle their fights on the internet instead of
internally.
Yes. And like we said, there are lots of online in-laws.
There are people who are just looking for how to use the Nigerian language, choke their mouth in your matter.
Exactly.
They just want to choke their mouth in your matter. And
not that they really care anyway.
No.
It's just for entertainment.
It is for, what do they call it? The use of like this language they use on social media. It is to catch cruise.
Exactly.
They are trying to catch cruise and
get
likes and get likes. That's what they are doing basically. How do you use a man's pain so they should just watch it, and they should always be able to draw the line when it comes to how far they want to go in certain things. They should be able to draw the line. Even when you are drinking outside,
Yes.
you should even know how to comport yourself and behave.
Yes.
Not even playing any game. When you are drinking in the public.
Exactly.
I've always
to
told
comport
people,
yourself.
there is nothing you can tell me that can explain a man, whether he paid for it or he was given, getting drunk.
Because why
How would the wife come and tell me
that
that you had too much drink? That's why you went and slept
inside
with
your
somebody. And then you now said, no, he did not penetrate. You only sat on his leg. Is it the third leg you sat on or the fourth one? And the man even said, to the point that he went to bring condom.
Imagine. Yes, he said he used condom.
You know? And you didn't know it was still on his leg that you are sitting. What kind of drinking is that?
Mungbe.
Yes, ma. So, ìkan tí Mary go tó ń díẹ̀ mi sí fún bàbá tí mi ì ṣe. Èmi mọ̀.
Kọ́mẹ̀ntì ẹ̀yin pípù yìí le o. Kọ́mẹ̀ntì yín le ẹjọ́ kó rí pé o. Ẹ wò ó ṣe o. Ẹ ń ṣàbíamọ́ o. Máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ. Má wo kọ́mẹ̀ntì máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ lọ.
Èmi mọtí. Mo mọtí débi. Mo mọtí yẹn mo fẹ́ mu tó bí abi 10 shots.
10.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ma.
Ọkọ̀ ẹ mọ̀ kó máa mú.
Yes na mo máa yes. Ó mọ̀ pé mo máa mọtí dáadáa.
Okay.
Ó mọ̀ pé mo máa mọtí dáadáa. So ìgbà tí Mary Gold máa wá díẹ̀ mi tó máa díẹ̀ mi last tó máa díẹ̀ mi sí bàbá tí gbogbo pé òun ò bọ́ra ẹ̀ òun ò ṣe kankan ní òun ò sọ́ọ̀tò kó bàbá tí this Mary òun ló kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ Mary Gold yìí òun ló kọ́kọ́ bring out to game yẹn o.
Olórí ẹ̀kọ́kọ́ bọ́ rẹ̀ sí o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mà òun ló kọ́kọ́ bọ́ rẹ̀ sí o òun dẹ̀ ló kọ́kọ́ bring out to game yẹn.
Gàtí mi rí pé ẹ ti jọ ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ tó máa ń ṣe kinní yẹn. Bìkọ́ báwo ló ti máa jẹ́ kó rọ́yàn òun tó máa bọ́ra sí o.
Báwo ó bọ́ra dán máa ṣe bóbìnrin lèmi.
Okay.
Obìnrin ni mí náà òun ló mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń fẹ́ ṣe fún bàbá tí náà òun ó mọ̀ fa bàbá tí wọnú géèmù yẹn ni.
Bàbá sẹ́tọ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
Ó mọ̀ fa bàbá tí wọnú géèmù yẹn ni.
Mo ń gbọ́ ẹ.
So after that bí bàbá tí wá di okay ó dà fún gangan ló díẹ̀ mi fún bàbá tí wípé kí bàbá tí wípé kí mi títẹ̀ lórí kí bàbá tí tẹ̀ ṣe fún mi náà ṣó tẹ̀ ní pé kán spank mi nàbí ó dà fún ní kí n mọ̀ fún bàbá tí ni mi ìrántí.
Ojú dẹ̀ ti lẹ́rìí.
Ọlọ́run mi ìrántí story yẹn mọ́ dáadáa but ibi tó ṣe ìkan tí mo ṣàmọ̀ wípé ó díẹ̀ mi fún bàbá tí ni láti pé kí bàbá tí fún mi ní dọ́gì. Bàbá tí wọ́n sọ fún mi pé ṣó mọ̀ pé kò sówó lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ because ọjọ́ yóò dẹ̀ kò sówó kọ̀ọ̀kan lọ bàbá tí ò dẹ̀ mọ tí mu bàbá tí wà ní òkè kò sí wàhálà bàbá tí ò mọ tí mu.
Bàbá tí wà ń sanwó mugun.
Bàbá tí ní kò sówó lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ bàbá tí wà yes ma bàbá tí wà mú kọ́ńdọ̀mù wọn jáde. Bàbá tí ọkọ bàbá tí gò lé lọ́jọ́ yẹn mà. Tí bàbá tí bá wà níbí báyìí wọ́n lè àwọn gan.
Bàbá tí mo ti sẹ́ndẹ̀ ní request wọ́n ló tí accept ẹ o wọ́n ló kó ẹ ò lé ń jọ yẹn máa gbọ́ mú gbọ́.
Ọkọ bàbá tí ò lé lọ́jọ́ yẹn o.
Kókó ẹ̀ dẹ́ kéré.
So gbà tí ó díẹ̀ mi pé kí bàbá tí fún mi ní dọ́gbọ́n bá sì wá mú condom jáde. Mo wá sọ fún bàbá tí mo ní nǹkan tó ṣe ìfẹ́ ẹ̀ nílé fún mi ní dọ́gbì o ìfẹ́ mo máa jókòó lé yín ni o. Bàbá tí wàá sọ fún Mary pé kí Mary kọjú sí ara ògiri.
But gbogbo ìgbà tó ló máa jókòó lé orí oko bàbá tí yẹn wọ́n ti rọ ẹ lọ́tí yó.
Kò sẹ́ni bọ̀dì tó rọ èmi mo máa mọtí dáadáa mo mọtí mu tí mo bá háì mo máa mọ̀ pé mo háì mu.
Ó wà conscious gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mà.
Ṣé tó fi jókòó lé nítorí dọ́gì wọn lẹ̀ ṣe.
Èmi àti bàbá tí ò ṣe dọ́gì o bóyá àwọn gbòmọ̀ kan tó ń jẹ́ dọ́gì o.
Òkè jíjókòó lé mi ojókòó lẹ́sùn.
Mo kàn jókòó lé wọn gan ní lapse ni mà. Mo jókòó lé wọn ní lapse ni torí kí Mary lè rí nǹkan kí Mary lè wò ó pé bóyá èmi àti wọn ṣe nǹkan. Tí bàbá tí bá wọn gbà kí bàbá sì jáde náà.
Bó ṣe ẹ plan pé ẹ fẹ́ lọ sẹ́ẹ̀tì bàbá tí ìyọ̀ ọ̀pù àbí kí ni tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ bí gan.
Mo fi Ọlọ́run ọba tó dá mi mo fi búra èmi ò even though bí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gan ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ I don't understand nǹkan tí Mary sọ fún mi ni wípé òun fẹ́ lọ invite bàbá tí fún program ẹ pé kó wá bóun ṣe MC mà
but ẹ lo language kan yìí pé ó dà pé bàbá tí ti mọ̀ kí ló mọ̀.
Ìgbà tèmi àti Mary ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni ìgbà tèmi àti Mary ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni ìgbà tèmi àti ẹ ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni.
ok ó máa sọ̀rọ̀.
so bọ́wẹ̀ ọjọ́ yẹn dẹ̀ ní tí Mary sọ pé òun sunu kitchen àsùn ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá tí lọ́jọ́ yẹn mà èmi àti Mary àsùn ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá tí ọjọ́ yẹn á kúrò lọ́dọ̀ bàbá tí lọ́jọ́ yẹn àsùn lé bàbá tí and everything tá a ṣe ń bibẹ̀ yẹn inú kitchen bẹ̀ yẹn ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀ mà. Even though both game ipe Mary God òun ló dáná òun ló mọ bàbá tí òun ló ń dáná lọ́dọ̀ bàbá tí.
so gbà tó yí oyè bàbá tí ń dówó lọ́wọ́ òótọ́ ni Mary kọjú sóògiri àbò òun ò ní.
Yes ma bàbá tí ò dó mi mà.
oko kan jókòó lé oko ẹ̀ ní oko.
Mi ìjókòó lé oko mo jókòó lé bàbá tí lẹ́sẹ̀ ni mà bàbá tí ò dó tí bàbá tí bá wà ìgbà kan jáde kan sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá tí ò dó mi.
No bàbá dì ti sọ pé àwọn do ẹ má wọrí nípa yẹn ẹ ká sọkan mi wọ́n ti sọ pé àwọn do ẹ má wọrí
wọ́n lóun ṣe dọ́gì.
wọ́n làwọn ṣe dọ́gì sọkan mi má wọrí.
wọ́n lè wọ́n ti sọ.
má wọrí nípa yẹn sọkan mi má wọrí
bóyá mi
nípa
wàá mọ̀ bàtàn ṣe máa o.
o lè má mọ̀ ìwọ sọkan mi kúrò lórí yẹn.
So after that a dẹ̀ kúrò ń bẹ̀ ó kálukú dẹ̀ gbalẹ̀ ẹ̀ lọ kò dẹ̀ sí kankan látàgbà yẹn èmi àti bàbá tí ìgbà mi ti Mary God bá kó lé ní àpé kí n pe bàbá tí pé àkí bàbá tí ra pizza fún wa àbí kí ní kó èmi àti bàbá tí ò sọ̀rọ̀ àkí text gan tí Mary God bá wà lọ tí Mary God.
Everybody must be able to manage themselves in a way that there won't be scandal again in this industry.
And don't get involved in what you can't handle.
Yes,
Because
don't.
it's not compulsory. If you can't handle it, just
stay off.
Stay
Once
off.
they are drinking, stay away.
you know.
You know.
And with this advent of truth or dare, house games, it's not everybody that must indulge.
Why don't you even play it with your own wife?
Exactly, you know. No, it may
Well-
not be fun now.
Well, you try and create fun.
It may not
Or
be
you
fun.
make sure that when you want to play it, you play it with only drinks.
Mm.
Or you introduce the option of fine.
Mm.
If you can't answer this question, you pay so. It's fun. And it's even something if you don't have any ulterior motive that you can play outside.
Exactly.
You only play those games indoors when there are ulterior motives.
The ulterior motive is
Is the sweet one.
the fun there. I just think that, you know, everyone should just act responsibly and just behave themselves. Although I know that, you know, it's not like we are all perfect, you know.
No.
So I, you know, is like Yorubas will say, it's the person that they catch that is a thief, you know. And I know that sometimes there can be a few slips here and there, but we really, really need to watch it, watch what we do, who we do it with, which is very key. Where we go, we don't have to go everywhere. We don't have to do everything that is trending, you know, because that's the thing these days. Everybody wants to do this. Everyone wants to, you know, you don't have to do everything that is trending, especially when it has a lot of repercussions, heavy repercussions. You don't wait till you are falling flat on your face before you know, I shouldn't have done it, you know.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, when everything is done, you can't pack it up like these people now.
No, it's done. It's,
you know,
it's over.
And
it's
like
over.
they say, the internet never forgets. So there's no how you say, is it not? Although, you know, something else might happen tomorrow and people have moved on. They are going to the hottest news.
Don't forget that we moved on when Babati went to the UK and messed up this woman. And for several months, she was crying and just. Now we are going back to that issue because he has done another thing.
He has done something else, exactly. He has done something else. So, you know. I wish them luck.
I wish them luck.
We have not heard from the wife though.
She has no. But what she has said is enough.
Exactly. She didn't.
You know that she didn't do that and nothing. But she said enough. If she says more, then she's going to expose herself if she's not careful. Because once you stand in front of the camera, you are likely to lose guard. Sure. And when you lose guard, let me just shake my head.
So Mary God bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó tọ̀ dẹ̀ báyìí ṣe ni Mary God kọ́ bọ̀ra ẹ̀ sí o mi ò rí òwò ẹ̀.
Mary God kọ́ ara rẹ̀ sí ìhòhò.
Wàláì mi ò rí òwò ẹ̀ rí ní ayé mi láì tí ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ láì tí ṣe tútọ̀ dẹ̀ yẹn ni o.
Tó bọ́ pèrè sí ànígbáyà ni àbí kí ni.
Kò wọ nǹkan kan ó sáré bọ́ra àwa tiẹ̀ ṣe èmi sì wọṣọ the other girl náà
ó
wọṣọ.
dẹ̀ wà nílé bachelor single man.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni so bóyá bọ́ra sí òwò báyìí mo kàn wọ́n pé mi rí òwò mi rí gold rí kí ló ń
ṣé
ṣẹlẹ̀.
oyin ẹ̀ dúró àbọ̀ oyin ẹ̀ lọ́lẹ̀ oyin ẹ̀ dúró dáadáa tó lè move ọkùnrin.
ọyàn ẹ̀ wà bó ṣe wà.
Okay.
So bóyá ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ géèmù yẹn nìyẹn ó ṣàn díẹ̀ mi sí dára yẹn máa mu ọtí so ìgbà tí dára yẹn mu ọtí tó wá dé ó máa ní true ó máa ní 5 true ó máa ní 5 there so
kí ló ń jẹ́ 5 true.
5 there okay the 5 true is that tó bá ṣe géèmù yẹn tó bá ní kó díẹ̀ nìyẹn pé o lè lọ sọ́ọ̀kì okó ẹ̀ tó bá fẹ́ béèlì ara ẹ̀ tó bá ní true tọ̀ díẹ̀ wá ní true so true ẹ̀yẹn ló máa lò.
Okay bó ṣe ń jù sí wọn náà sọ true.
No true yẹn ni save díẹ̀ yẹn ló le true yẹn nìyẹn máa lò ẹ understand tí wàá fi save ara ẹ pé o lè ṣe irú tax yìí o.
Okay lẹ bá gbọ́ ìbéèrè síra yín.
So wá ń díẹ̀.
ṣé ẹyọ ọmọ ọ̀sìn mò ń gbọ́.
ṣe ti understand ọmọ ọ̀sìn kọ́ sọ yẹ kí mi wà ń bẹ̀.
Bọ̀ tó kó àlè náà gbàtí Mary.
Yes wọ́n ti mú mi already mo ti wà ń bẹ̀.
Of course ó kó àlè náà tí ọtí dẹ̀ ti wà tó ti wà ń bẹ̀.
So mo ti wà ń bẹ̀ kò sí nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ṣe so wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe truth or dare so bí Mary Gold ṣe sọ pé òun díẹ̀ kí ló ń pè dára pé kí bàbá tí fún ní dọ́gì Quickie. Yes now.
Ó lóun díẹ̀ dára.
Pé kí n fún ní Quickie ṣe understand.
Ṣé dára náà ti bọ́ra sílẹ̀ ni àbí kò tí ì bọ́ra sílẹ̀?
No kò bọ́ra sílẹ̀ dára ò bọ́ra sílẹ̀ èmi gan ò bọ́ra sílẹ̀ ń bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀.
Okay ọ̀nà Mary nìkan ló wà ń ta.
So Mary wá ní òun díẹ̀ mi kí n ṣe Quickie pẹ̀lú dára ẹ understand so mo mú condom nínú.
ọkọ tó ń sọ yìí làǹdẹ ni wọ́n Mary rìkọ́ọ̀dù gbogbo ẹ̀ from A to Z tó wà lọ́wọ́ òun.
Mi ò purọ́ fún yín náà ṣe bó ti wọ́n lé mi ló wá rìkọ́ọ̀dù ẹ máa gbọ́ sẹ́ ṣe bóun ló wá rìkọ́ọ̀dù mi nulẹ̀ ṣe bóun ni mò ń sọ yìí so Mary wá ní òun díẹ̀ mi àti dára pé kí n fún dára ní dọ́gì Quickie. Not Idande's wife. When I said
dára yẹn ni Mary ẹ wá ń wò wò Mary.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ sẹ́ ohun tí mo sọ pé I never slept with Idande's wife ẹ máa gbọ́ mọ́ mi ẹ máa gbọ́ mo ní mi ò bá ìyàwó Lande sùn because ẹni tó ṣe truth or dare pẹ̀lú mi Mary blindfold mi dára ló pè fún mi content creator.
Okay.
Ṣó ti yé yín so I never slept with Lande's wife tí mo sọ I never slept with Lande's wife but we did truth or dare and I gave what's it called Dara Quickie. I will not lie about that. It's the first time I'm saying it. I gave Dara Quickie.
O fún ní Quickie oníkòbọ̀rà alẹ̀ kí ló move lára ẹ̀ tó fi fún ní Quickie.
No ó díẹ̀ ní géèmù yẹn ni ó díẹ̀ Dara wá sọ pé òun díẹ̀ mi Mary díẹ̀ Dara ó tán ó díẹ̀ Dara ó sọ pé kí Dara pé I dare you Dara for Babati to give you Quickie. So tí o bá ní gbà á mọtí so kò mọtí ó dẹ̀ lóhun díẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ ní game mo dẹ̀ mú condom nù ọ̀dọ̀ mi mo dẹ̀ fún Quickie.
Báwo ni ara ẹ ṣe máa múùvù tó ń do ẹnìkan tẹ́nìkejì dẹ̀ ń wò ẹ̀ dàtí mi pé 3 sums ló ṣe nígbà yẹn.
No 3 sum kọ́ o mi ò do Mary o mi ò do Mary o
Mary wà ní hóhó.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Mary kan wà ní òwò ní tax tí Mary ṣe Mary head mi ṣé ń gbọ́.
Kí ló tún mọ head?
Ó suck mi Mary head mi. Yes so bí game yẹn ṣe lọ nìyẹn kò sọ̀rọ̀ pé bóyá anything and èmi ò kí n tú àṣírí òbò ẹ̀dá tó bá tú àṣírí òbò láyé yìí àṣírí ẹ̀ ò ní bò but tó ti dọ́rọ̀ kéèsì báyìí kò need anybody but mi ò mọ̀ they just barge into me and they make use of me.
That mean pé Mary yẹn àti Dára wọ́n ti ń ṣe kinní yẹn pẹ̀lú other men.
Mi ò mọ̀
wọ́n ti ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀.
But Mary ló masterminded gbogbo ẹ̀ Mary ló plan gbogbo truth or dare everything.
Ó dẹ̀ ṣe Quickie lójú Mary.
Yes now.
Ọyàn Mary wà ń ta definitely ó bá Mary náà ṣe.
Ìdóhùn mi ò bá Mary ṣe kankan o láíláí mi ò lè purọ́ ọmọ náà mi ò ń parọ́
so bó ṣe ń ṣe quickie doggy fún Dara òun ra
òun ṣe
Mary
quickie
ó lọ
doggy
ní.
ẹ máa gbọ́ ṣe rí quickie yẹn 1 minute ni tó bá ti tán bá gbam another truth or dare again I dare
Okay,
you
1 minute discharge man. Okay.
no kò ń ṣe 1 minute sex like 1 2 3 tó bá ti ṣe wọ́n máa charge ẹ so ti yẹn so it's 1 minute is a game it's not proper sex.
But ó ti bọ̀ ó lo condom.
Yes, now I did doggy me more. I did doggy there's no kò sí point àti máa parọ́ ní time yìí bí tá a wà
Lọ́rọ̀ kan
yìí.
ṣá wọ́n á gbá ẹ ní géèmù nínú ilé ẹ̀ máa sọ.
Yes wọ́n gbá mi ní géèmù nulẹ̀ now kí ló wá ṣẹlẹ̀ so bẹ́ẹ̀ni báyìí ṣe truth or dare yẹn a ṣì ń ṣe lọ tẹ́ ẹ̀ mo wá fẹ́ lọ mú nǹkan nu mọ́tò so bí kò ṣe ń bọ̀ báyìí mo kàn gbọ́ tí Mary sọ pé ó dà pé bàbá tètè mọ̀ bàbá tètè mọ̀ kí ni ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ni mo ti feel somehow mo wá lọ bá mo ní wọ́n kí ni bàbá tí mọ̀ Mary mo lọ nífun mo pẹ́stàì ó wá ní pé kí n má bínú pé ìyàwó làǹdẹ̀ rè mo ní kí ló sọ ó ní ìyàwó làǹdẹ̀ ni pé nǹkan tó ń sọ ni gbọ́dọ̀ pé mo ti mọ̀ pé kí n má bínú.
tó lè búra sí pé o mọ̀ pé ìyàwó làǹdẹ̀ ni.
kí lẹ wí.
tó lè búra sí pé o mọ̀ pé ìyàwó làǹdẹ̀ ni.
yes now ló mú wálé mi mo lè búra sí lẹ́niwíẹ̀ kò sọ fún mi pé òun mú yàn gan bọ̀ kò dẹ̀ introduce ẹ̀ sí mi as ìyàwó làǹdẹ̀ I swear to my living God so èmi gangan fúnra mi mo ká so ó wá sọ fún mi pé ìyàwó làǹdẹ̀ ni mo ní wá ibẹ̀ yẹn mo ti mọ̀ pé mo ti wọ̀ so láti ìjọ́ yẹn báyìí tó bá pè mí báyìí mo máa gbọ̀n ni ó lè lóun fẹ́ jẹ pizza ó lè lóun fẹ́.
jẹta nìyẹn ṣé Mary àbí Dara.
as in Marigold ó smart débi pé ẹ tó bá ti wọnú nẹ́ẹ̀tì ẹ kò lè bọ́mọ́ láyé.
a máa pẹ̀ bóun fẹ́ jẹ pizza kó ọ́dẹ̀ kò ṣe gbogbo.
yes ó máa ní kí Dara pè mí bóun fẹ́ jẹ pizza.
ṣé ìwọ mọ̀ pé Mary rìkọ́dù yín torí mo bè lọ́wọ́ làǹdẹ̀ ó lóun.
ẹ máa gbọ́ sẹ́ẹ̀ ó máa ní kí Dara èmi ò mọ̀ ó máa kàn ní Dara kan sọ fún mi pé.
ó ní dọ́gì lẹ ṣe nínú kitchen tó possible kí Dara lọ bọ́kọ ẹ̀ kó sọ pé òun ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe dọ́gì nínú kitchen mo níta lórí ìkọdù ẹ̀ ó ní má worry of course ẹ̀yin mélòó lẹ wà nínú ilé.
no kò ní ìdí pé anybody hide anything ṣé mo nǹkan tí mo ṣe ní mọ́mì ṣé mo nǹkan tí mo ṣe ní mo challenge ìjọba làǹdẹ̀ pé kó provide evidence mo believe pé ìjọba làǹdẹ̀ ló rán Mary wá pé kó wá fi ìyàwó ẹ̀ set me up nínú ilé mi.
báwo irọ́ kò possible. Objection.
Ti get because báwo ni wọ́n ṣe mọ̀ àṣetútọ̀ dẹ̀
mélòó lẹ ríra rí.
mi ò rí láti in 5 years but báwo náà ṣe mọ̀ pé àṣetútọ̀ dẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹni tó introduce sí mi.
kó lè má ṣòun ló set ẹ̀ up iṣẹ́ yẹn bí àtìta ló ti wá or kí I don't know.
mọ́mì láíláí mọ́mì.
Mary ti fẹ́ láǹdẹ̀rì kó tó gbé ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ fún.
mọ́mì láíláí ta ló wà ń bẹ̀ pa àṣetútọ̀ dẹ̀ Mary ló wà láàrin wa náà. Then ó tún parọ́ lórí interview tó ṣe bọ́rọ̀ tó sọ tó fẹ́ kí n má sọ ni mo ti sọ yìí ó ń parọ́ lórí interview tó ṣe ó ní pé ìjọ yẹn o àwọn òun wá sùn kitchen wèrè wo ló sùn truth or dare everything ended in the kitchen ó dẹ̀ lọ sùn sínú yàrá for a long time ó dẹ̀ lọ àwọn méjèèjì dẹ̀ lọ wọn sùn lé mi mọ́jú so ẹni tó rán Mary wá sínú ilé mi láti wá force mi láti purọ́ fún mi first pé what's it called Dara content creator ni 1 mo dẹ̀ tún gbé Dara jáde 2 tájọ lọ ra smoke ta padà gbà tèmi ò mọ̀ tí n bá mọ̀ màmá hide ẹ̀ ní mi hide ẹ̀ náà mo tún tọ́nà ní mọ́tò kan gbà tí mo fẹ́ ra nǹkan.
ẹ ti hide.
no mi ò hide o mi ò hide mọ́ mi mo mọ tí mò ń sọ o.
bọ̀tẹ̀ tí wò bá ti máa ṣe threesome tẹ́lẹ̀ kí ló tó yọ okó lójú Mary láti dó Dara.
Because Mary wà o so kò ń ṣe threesome ni mo ṣe Mary wà mi do Mary say I swear to my living God.
ṣé tó fi dó Mary tó fi fọwọ́ mú Dara ọ̀rẹ́.
no the truth or dare yẹn náà ẹyọ kan ni kò ń ṣe pé continuous thing o.
truth or dare.
ẹ máa gbọ́ kò ń ṣe pé continuous thing ó kàn dare yẹn ẹyọ kan ni that dog is once so another one can you twerk can you slap your eyes can you do that. Another one yẹn.
ọ̀tọ̀ yẹn tún ṣe yẹn náà.
Another one, can you slap your eyes? Can you as in twerk? Can you dance? So ti nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lèmi sọ fún yín yẹn wíìkì yẹn yọkan ni.
Can you slap my eye? Ẹ kó gbà tí fúnra yín.
No. Can you spark my house? I only sọ fún gẹ̀ yẹn pé ẹ máa gbọ́ a sọ fún gẹ̀ yẹn pé I dare you to spank your ass and mourn. You know, give us a ringing tone. So oríṣiríṣi ló wà ní truth or dare.
Ó wá ń slap ìdí tiẹ̀ nígbà tó ń ṣe.
No. Ó kàn sọ fún Dára pé òun díẹ̀ pé kó mourn like pé òun kó fún òun ní ringtone ẹ̀. So ó tún ní kó spark ass ẹ̀ ó díẹ̀ náà bẹ́ẹ̀ so ó dẹ̀ mọtí bó ṣe end nìyẹn. So ìgbà tó dẹ̀ end wọ́n lọ irọ́ ló ń pa pé òun sun kitchen blunter lie. Irọ́ ló ń pa ẹ má dá lóhùn.
Ok, ó yà kó níwà àti Dára wá wọ yàrá lọ àbí.
Wọ́n ṣe truth or dare ẹ máa gbọ́ truth or dare ṣé ń gbọ́ báyìí ṣe truth or dare tán gbogbo ètò ń sọ yẹn ó kàn fabricate irọ́ ni báyìí ṣe truth or dare yẹn tán ló lọ wọ́n rest wọ́n sùn bóyá for a while wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ kò sùn lé mi mọ́jú ó ń parọ́ fún yín ní pé òun sùn kitchen. So now ohun tí mo wá ń wò ṣe bí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń hide tí wọ́n sọ ni.
O discharge.
No. Àmọ́ ní condom ni mo lò.
Ṣé wọ́n dín táàtì sínú condom ní.
No, mi ò discharge mi ò come o èmi ó máa ń pẹ́ kémi tó come o.
Wọ́n fi ìyàjọ́ mọ̀ mí gan ó yá mò ń gbọ́.
Ó máa ń pẹ́ kémi tó come o Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ n rí yẹn láyé mi.
Ó máa ń pẹ́.
Ó máa ń pẹ́ o I stay longer I won't lie to you but it's not that it's.
Pause jẹ́ kí n bèrè lọ́ra àwọn audience wa níbi tó sọ dé yẹn torí ó sì pọ̀ àwọn ìbéèrè tá a máa béèrè torí orí bí mo ṣe ṣe kéèsì ìyàwó ọba late Lámídì Adéyẹmí mi ò fi gbá kan bọ̀kan màá sọ bó bá ṣe rí ni ẹjọ́ ta ló fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ débi tó sọ dé yẹn MFM.
Hello mama èmi fẹ́ béèrè kan lọ bàbá tí.
Yes ma.
Ok bàbá tí Mary Gold sọ wípé Dára ló sọ pé òkòbó ni pé ló fi dé
irọ́ ló pa false òun ló ṣe géèmù sẹ́ẹ̀ Dára ọ̀sán kankan òun ló pa.
Ó ló sọ pé òkòbó àbí kí lè túmọ̀ true.
Kò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó purọ́.
Dára ò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ now mo fẹ́ béèrè kan mo tún fẹ́ béèrè another thing now nígbà tí Mary Gold ń record are you not aware she was recording?
No. Ó dà pé audio ló record or whatever so ó fi fóònù yẹn bóyá sórí table. Ọwọ́ Làǹdẹ̀ láti máa béèrè source.
Now I want to put this to you kò ń ṣe bí Làǹdẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀ ní wípé Mary Gold ló máa padà màmá mo fẹ́ sọ kankan Mary Gold ló máa padà lọ sọ fún Làǹdẹ̀ ó ní nǹkan tó fà já Mary Gold àti ìyàwó Làǹdẹ̀ tí wọ́n ti sọ síta o.
Okay.
Wọ́n ti sọ síta ìjà làwọn méjì ń bára wọn jà tó fi wá fi social media tó fi wá fi bá gẹ̀yẹn jà tó fi lọ ń tú gbogbo àṣírí ẹ̀ tó fi lọ ń tú gbogbo àṣírí ẹ̀ fọ́kọ ẹ̀.
Olóògbé Làǹdẹ̀.
Yà tẹ́ bá wo màmá gbogbo kan tó ń sọ. So ó tún díẹ̀ gẹ̀yẹn pé tí gẹ̀yẹn bá bọ́ síta láti wá sọ̀rọ̀.
Mary Gold wà ń sálẹ̀ ó lóun ti send request mami.
Ok ó ní tí gẹ̀yẹn bá bọ́ta láti wá sọ ó ní òun máa sọ gbogbo kan tó ṣe gbogbo bó ṣe ń sọ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ló ń exonerate rẹ̀ kò fi rẹ̀ sí ẹyọ kan àárọ̀ yìí ni mo ti funra sí pé pẹ̀lú gbogbo kan tó ń sọ yìí.
irọ́ ló pa gbogbo ẹ̀ ó bọ́ síta nígbà irọ́ ló pa.
ìkọ̀kọ̀ ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin ẹ̀yin méjèèjì tó fa àjà tó wá fífi yẹn bàjà torí they are both friends àwọn méjèèjì yẹn ọ̀rẹ́ ni wọ́n bó ṣe jọ máa ń ba káàkiri nìyẹn gbogbo ètò ní 21 man ní ṣe kinní kan òun ló padà lọ jíṣẹ́ fún Làǹdẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn ọkùnrin tó bá sùn.
ó mọ̀mọ́ dalẹ̀ tí ó yẹ mẹ́rin yẹn wọ́n ló send the request mo ti drop èèyàn kan.
ó mọ̀mọ́ ṣe ni so bàbá tí do not believe do not just have it in your mind that Làǹdẹ̀ ló rán ìyàwó ẹ̀ wá irọ́ Mary Gold àti ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ ń jà now you are now the koríko tó máa jà lórí ẹ̀.
MFM ẹjọ ẹjẹ sáré béèrè kankan lọ́wọ́.
Okay. So that's about it. If there's any update on that, I'm sure, well, there might be. And if there is, definitely we'll come back here to give you the updates. So don't forget to like and share this video and also subscribe so you get notifications when we come out with more gist and more updates. And follow us on all our social media handles at The Eagle Online. We'll see you next time with more updates.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mo ti ní pé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí mi ní sọ síta kò dáhùn sí pé torí nǹkan mi torí pé ó ti bímọ fún mi ṣùgbọ́n ní tó fẹ́ jẹ́ kí n padà sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí mo rí i pé kí n sọ́nà ní solution fún mi torí pé kí n má bàa kú torí pé mo ti rí i pé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó ti ń kọjá bí mo sì lérò èmi àti ọ̀rọ̀ àjọsímọ́ ó kò ní ilé mi ní January 2, 2025 nígbà tí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n ń dunnú tí wọ́n ń ṣe happy new year táyìn báńgá ọdún tuntun ẹkún lèmi fi sọ̀rọ̀ tuntun. mo wá wò pé mi ì fẹ́ sọ torí ọmọ di November December ọdún tó lọ yìí mo sì believe pé ìyàwó mi ni the best in the world tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ wípé ọ̀rọ̀ tí mò ń sọ yìí tí n bá ti kú òun bíbá mo tó sì máa wọlé lọ sunkún. ní ọjọ́ lémi ọmọ mi my friend ẹ̀ wá bẹ̀ kí ló wá sí tán jọ ń jó tó dẹ̀ tún fi ọwọ́ gbá ìyàwó mi nídìí ní ọjọ́ kẹjọ tó bímọ àti gbogbo àwọn ìrìn tí ó rìn ṣe rí gbogbo nǹkan tí mo bá sọ ń bì mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé mo ní àwọn ẹ̀rí tó dájú kí n tó lè sọ ni sà ní indọ́sírì tí a wà yìí àwọn tí mo máa ń dọ̀bálẹ̀ fún tí mo máa ń ṣe bàbá fún mi ì mọ̀ kéèyàn máa ní tẹ́sítì láyé yìí tí mo máa ń ṣe bàbá fún tí mo máa ń ṣe ẹ̀gbọ́n fún ní indọ́sírì mi ì kà rárá mi ẹ̀ ṣáàjìrè sàn mo sì máa ka 21. sẹ́rí tí n bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní dárúkọ wọn mo lè má délé tí fídíò ìbá jáde tá fi máa pa ọ̀tá mi dànù torí àwọn tó tún lágbára wà ń bẹ. bọ̀ mi ráwọn yẹn bá wí o tí ò bá ń ṣe ẹni tó fojú mi rí rádaràda wàláhì tàláhì súnmọ́ bí láìlà sí làwà sẹ́rẹ́ tí mo pè ní ìyàwó mi òun mo trust ẹ̀ ní ayé di ọ̀run débi wípé di December ọdún tó lọ yìí tán bá sọ pé ẹnìkan ọkùnrin kan gun orí ìyàwó mi tí ẹ bá ṣe pé mo rí fídíò wàláhì mo lè mú mi radiator ibi tí mo ti bẹ̀rù obìnrin jù tí mo ti mọ̀ pé paramọ́lẹ̀ lóbìnrin mo fi Ọlọ́run bẹ̀ ẹni àwọn méjì kan à gbọ́dọ̀ máa ṣèyàn nílé ayé yìí Ọlọ́run nìkan ló lè yọ̀yàn tí ìyá èèyàn tó bíyàn àbí ìyàwó èèyàn tó bá jọ̀n ló wá ń di ọ̀rọ̀ èèyàn Ọlọ́run nìkan ló lè kó yàn lọ. mo jìn sí ọ̀fìn ìfẹ́ odòfẹ́ dẹ̀ gbé mi lọ ó dẹ̀ fìyà jẹ mí. sẹ́rí ẹni tí mo pè ní best lady in the world wàláhì tàlà ajá bẹ́tà àtẹni tí ò domi tó mi ní indọ́sírì àtẹni tó jù mí lọ kò ń ṣe pé mi máa má fẹ́ dárúkọ wọn o torí àwọn tí mo ní evidence ó wà eléyìí tó dùn mí jù àwọn tó tún jẹ́ pé àwọn náà tún ń bá a ṣe àwọn náà tún ń bá ìyàwó mi nìkan pọ̀ àwọn náà tún ń pè mí jù ní tí mo fi decide láti sọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn pé Lande mọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ o mà kó bímọ fún ẹ á dẹ̀ ń lékún sí mi ẹ gbà mí níyàwó yín sọ̀rọ̀ kí ló dé tẹ́ tún fẹ́ pa mí mo rí wípé sẹ́yìn pé téèyàn bá ti ń sáré pé kó má tẹ̀ tó bá ti lè tẹ̀ èrè kó má kú ló kù tó máa sá èrè tó má kí n má kú mọ̀ sábà mo rí wípé nǹkan tí mo lè ṣe tó lè save life mi lélẹ̀ because mi ì fẹ́ just sit for Lande gbogbo wa ní fojú sunkún mi bàbá ojoojúmọ́ nínú mi bàjẹ́ láti 2 years ago wàláì inú mi ò fi ọ̀sẹ̀ kan dùn látàárọ̀ dalẹ́ rí inú ìnira mo wà nígbà tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ ní January 2 yìí wàláì ìgbà yẹn mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rí i pé àlàáfíà ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé bá ìgbésí